What's up, geeks and gamers? Welcome to the Friday edition. And I'm so happy that we're here today to talk about Rachel Zegler and Sly Stallone. The tide is turning, Ryan. I believe the tide is turning in Hollywood. It seems that way. But it is the birthday boy, Ryan. Save your super chats for his birthday, for his stream. You can send all other ones for this one. What's up, Ryan?
That's true. Yes, it is my birthday. I'm very excited. I'm doing a stream at 2 p.m. Eastern on my channel. You can tell how excited I am by the level of energy in the thumbnail. It is my birthday, period. I pop in and Jimmy's like, man, I didn't know it was your birthday today. I would have, I would have given you the day off. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Please, sir, can I have my birthday off? I'd love to not have to work on my birthday. Fuck that. I would ever ask for that. Jesus. But yeah, I will be doing the birthday stream in a couple hours between this show and FNT.
Yes, so a lot's happening right now in the world of Hollywood. A lot is happening. And I had this discussion yesterday where I said, hey, is Disney going to get involved with this Rachel Zegler situation? And I think everybody generally agreed that they're not going to say shit, and because that's what we've become used to. And we don't have any, unless there's been more developments that I'm not aware of, we don't have any definitive proof that they did get involved. But I think we all believe that they got involved.
I think I do. I think I have definitive proof.
You think so?
Yeah, I talked about this, and when we pull up the things, we'll go through it. That is not how Rachel Zegler types ever on her Instagram stories. I talked about it when we did the stream. She never uses capitalization. She's an all lowercase typer all the time. Yet that statement she put out, there was a lot of capital letters at the beginning of sentences, and all the I's were capitalized and shit. Like, she never types like that on her stories.
Got you.
I think this was a delivered, like a typed up message that she had to give, and she copy and pasted it there. My guess is that it is absolutely from Disney, but who knows? Maybe it was PR people that typed it up, but that's not something she wrote. There's no.
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely.
Strangely enough, 10 hours after I put out my video alleging that, another article comes out and randomly happens to say the same exact thing about what I alleged about the punctuation and the capitalization. But hey,
the breaker of news, Ryan Kennel, even though he doesn't get the credit. Yeah, I mean, I firmly believe that there's no doubt about that. I mean, because here's one thing that's funny about it. I didn't mention this in my video. I mentioned this on my gaming stream after the fact, but she didn't mention Trump supporters in her apology, but she had no problem mentioning Trump supporters when she was disrespecting them.
Oh yeah.
You know, she didn't want to say, like, I apologize to Trump supporters. I apologize to President Trump, because it's not genuine. There's not a genuine bone in this chick's body. There was nothing genuine about that. But we're going to get into all of that here in just a minute. But yeah, and then the Sly Stallone stuff, man, there's a lot going on right now. And
you said it earlier. It feels like the energy has shifted. And that's what it feels like. It the same way that a lot of these celebrities are kind of like still in denial, or instead of kind of coming to this new realization that, hey, look at this overwhelming victory. These people don't think the same way we do. They have different morals. They have different values. They care about different things. Instead, they're like, okay, I'm leaving Twitter. I'm abandoning Twitter. We're going to another echo chamber so we can pretend that we all think the same things and no one else doesn't.
Right.
But I think you're going to see more people like Sly Stallone, who, before Trump was president, Sylvester Stallone, like, he was close with Trump. He was friends with Trump. He was very open about that. When he was president, you know, I think he still was. He came to the White House a couple times for some specific, maybe boxing things that happened, like events that were there. But then 3 years ago, remember, Sly Stallone had to put out this press release, and his PR team pushed back. It's like, hey, just, you know, he's not actually a member of Mar-a-Lago. He just lives nearby and happened to be there for a different event, you know. But now it's different. Now, absolutely, he's embracing the president and, like, introducing him, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So it feels to me like the energy has shifted a little bit, and that some of the people that are in charge of the money are realizing, hey, people, like, we have this skewed concept or perception of what reality actually is.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll talk about this a little bit later, but I was happy to call out Jack Posobiec for his retarded Tulsa King take. And then he soft blocked me on Twitter after I said you're an idiot for calling the Tulsa King woke and calling Sly Stallone woke. And so I didn't forget that one. And because he's the one that was uploading the fucking video last night of Sly Stallone at Mar-a-Lago. And it's like, I mean, that's cool. Yes. It's because Sly is cool and Tulsa King is awesome. And so we'll talk about that a little bit later. But
Jeremy never forgets.
Never forgets.
Like an elephant.
Forgets. That's right. That is right. So we will talk about that a little bit later. But hello, everyone. We got a great audience here. Also, Call of Duty Season 1 is out, and I'm having a blast. We played that last night, and man, they're doing a great job on this game, man. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Also, today is we're doing an extra hour on locals, so make sure you guys tune into that. And then
sign up to be a supporter over on locals.
And then we may have, and I discussed this last night with our supporters, but we might be having something else we're doing tonight over there. So we shall see. All right, let's get a few super chats.
Yeah, and again, if we get 2,500 members, supposedly
25.
Jeremy's trying to force me to go to some sort of convention of furries.
We're a long way away. Ryan might be right that we may not get there, and that's why he's so confident about it. But yes, 2,500 members. Sending Ryan and Jay to FurryCon. And now Mike, Epic Mike, and Josiah have been added to this to film the whole process, apparently.
So just wanted to fucking go.
Probably
as
so.
If that's going to motivate anyone else.
Probably so.
But like, speaking of that, I did see a tweet. I got tagged in this a couple times today. That is kind of about that.
Whoa.
What do you do if you get on the plane and see this?
Holy shit, dude. That is terrifying, actually.
Yeah, this was my response.
Oh no!
That's my response to if I get on a plane and see this.
Oh no! I didn't see that. I did not see that.
That was the first thing I tweeted on my birthday.
Well, me and Ryan often disagree, but we're in agreement there. Holy shit, that's amazing.
Bart K becomes a YouTube member. Thank you, Bart. Dom, our man Dom, with 5 gifted memberships.
What's up, Dom?
Very quickly shifted to that New York Islanders profile picture after his Yankees got destroyed. He's given up on the Giants. He's like, it's hockey season.
Hey, Bryce Young, baby. Defeated the mighty Giants. He's back.
That's true. Freddie Yankoba, happy birthday, Ryan. We always love to have you on this community. Jeremy, tell Beardo to jump on locals. He's a chicken. Hail 199.
Hail.
Thanks, Freddie. Wolf from Heart, happy birthday, fellow Psycho Scorpio. Have a great day and hashtag rescue Dave Filoni's dog. Thank you, Wolf from Heart. What is up, Figs? Notre Dame rules all. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Hashtag shout out West Texas. Happy birthday, Ryan's hair. Fuck Jeremy's eyebrows. Thank you, Stephen De Leon.
At least you're acknowledging they exist to say fuck them.
Yeah, it's true. Barely there, like
legitimately.
mine.
Yeah, who has more eyebrows, me or you? Because they're both struggling.
You might have more, but yours might be lighter.
Yeah.
Mine are very thin.
Yeah.
Very thin.
So
Sepphoris for 5. What's this? Rachel Zegler being forced to apologize? Or already I missed that? Did y'all just start? We just started.
Just started.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
We're gonna break it down.
Vladik Gorbunov. Sly endorses Trump and calls Jeremy gay.
Jerome.
Oh, Jerome. Oh. JT Leighton Gay. Happy birthday, Ryan. Thanks. Kamala Go 49ers Harris. Matt Damon can only say Matt Damon. Jeremy can only say Donald Trump. Leave my sis Rachel alone, you IDOT. Regulator shout out to my soy boy Beardo.
What is that account?
Go 49ers, I guess. David Smart for 2. The tide is turning, but as Gary said, we lost a lot. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. But I mean, you saw like today, I saw Warner Brothers and Disney like started advertising on Twitter again, and shit like that.
Yep.
Feels interesting, doesn't it?
I saw someone on there's a clip of a guy on CNN that says it wasn't a landslide, it was an avalanche. I was like, hell yeah. That's what we got to have. And that's what these companies are going to have to wake up and realize. As I said in my video last night, I'm not advocating for Disney to be a pro-MAGA company. I don't want that. I don't want entertainment companies to be pro-MAGA companies. I want them to be pro the people. I want them to tell stories that the masses are going to be interested in and not take a political position on anything, because companies shouldn't be taking political positions on anything. That's what should happen. That's how it should be. And they're finally getting that smack of reality after 9-10 years of this bullshit of shoving this down people's throats. They're finally getting a reality check. And we'll see how it all plays out. I'm not sitting there saying that it's all over and we've won. We have not
Disney's
won.
base now, guys.
Yeah, that's not the case at all. But they are starting to realize that they've really screwed up and they've overshot this nonsense to a level that's they've even been rejected by a majority of their supporters at this point. Not a majority, but a good portion of their supporters as well. People are sick and tired of it. It's that simple.
Bama Ham Yum for 5. Ryan has officially saved Wednesdays with his new stream. Hashtag Latinos for Ryan. Thanks.
Is that like a thing now? Are you doing that consistently?
Yeah. So I did one to just make fun of everybody after the election. And people are like, you should do this more. And I'm like, well, okay, what do you guys think? 97% of them voted yes. So I was like, oh, I'll do another one. If anybody shows up, maybe we'll keep doing them.
Listen to the people.
Yeah, we'll listen to the people. So yes, for now, Wednesday streams are a thing on my channel. Maximus BT for 199. Tyson gonna win tonight.
I don't think this is a real fight.
Bullshit.
I don't think this is a real fight.
Even the slap was clearly a stage slap. Like Mike Tyson pulled that slap. And then immediately backed up to get by his boys. Like it.
I feel like where we're at right now is I feel like boxing matches like these are kind of in that area. We're in that era of where people long time ago watched wrestling and thought that, oh, this is actually legit. You know what I mean? This is professional wrestling. They're not admitting to the entertainment aspect. They're trying to fool people. And just like when Floyd fucking Money Mayweather has a full fucking fight with Logan Paul, that's not real. He would have beaten Logan Paul in less than a minute.
And also they were, well, like Floyd Mayweather's style's a little bit different.
It is,
like,
he's more defensive.
I know. But if you're talking about could he point him to death, probably he could point him to death. But then after all those like crazy things and these fights breaking out and all the like chaos in front of the press conferences, guess what? Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather both sitting in the back of the same fucking private jet, just chilling. Like it's just all fake. In my mind. Now, I will put the caveat out there. Mike Tyson's 58 years old. Do I want to get hit by that man? No fucking way. Still got a lot of power. But that's not really what you're worried about when you're almost 60. You're worried about your coordination, your conditioning, like all these other things. Yeah. I think it's a script, and I think this is going to play out a certain way. Maybe it'll even end in a draw. Who knows? But if there's one person who I wouldn't trust to stick to a script, it would be Mike Tyson. Okay.
He did it in WWF, though.
What's that?
He did it in WWF. He stuck to his script in WWF very well, and he did a great job at it.
Yeah, but if there's one person who I could see in the middle of a fight, maybe he gets hit in a certain way, and maybe he sees Jake Paul fucking raise his fists up, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out. Like I could see something like that happening. You know?
Yeah, no, and I think that's one of the big things that they're banking on is that so many people are looking at it from that perspective of like, hey, this probably is BS, but if anybody could jump from it, it would be Tyson. So there's that level of interest. I mean, I still think
the whole thing is fixed.
I haven't been that interested in the story, but now that we're here and everybody's kind of talking about it, it's interesting.
Everyone's talking about it, and that's the point.
That's the entire
point. It doesn't
point.
matter if people think it's fixed. It doesn't matter if people think Jake Paul's a fake boxer. It doesn't matter if people don't like the fact that Jake Paul at 27 years old is potentially about to beat up a 60-year-old man, right? Like, these things don't matter. Everyone's paying attention. People who would never pay attention to a boxing match are paying attention.
Yep.
And that ultimately is the goal from all of this.
Yes. And I don't have a problem with that. I've heard people complaining about, like, oh, they're just ruining boxing. It's like boxing ruined itself. Boxing did this to itself, to where people like Logan Paul and Jake Paul and all that can come in there and put this entertainment spin on it. Boxing was always not easily accessible. It was always like, oh, it's got to be a big pay-per-view and you got to pay all this money. And like, instead of just making it widely available for people and building stars and building names. And so boxing kind of did this to itself.
Tobias for 5. Most folks I know are leaving Twitter for Blue Sky. Mostly artists who don't want their work being used for its AI training and it's more artist friendly. I think you're in a woke echo chamber full of weirdos, Tobias. That's what I guess. If most people you know are leaving Twitter and opening Blue Sky accounts.
Here's somebody, I don't remember what I was watching. Maybe was it Timcast or I don't know. I was watching something. I was scrolling about a bunch of videos last night, and the whole point of like people leaving Blue Sky. Do you know what that means? That means that Threads failed.
Yes, exactly.
Because
we went through the same thing a year ago.
Yeah, because the reason they're all leaving for Blue Sky is that's them admitting that Threads failed, because a year ago they were all going to Threads and they're like, Threads is going to destroy Elon Musk and Twitter. Threads failed completely. Now you're running to
Twitter
Jack Dorsey.
Had record users and record numbers, and is like bigger than it's ever been before in history. Okay. And that was a year and a half, 2 years or whatever, when all those celebrities claimed they were leaving and they were going to Threads. Even some of the very same fucking people. Ron Perlman's retarded bitch ass. How many times does he announce he's leaving Twitter? And guess what? Right before the election, comes back, puts up a post like trying to support Kamala Harris. It's narrated. It's so fucking cringe.
I know it.
He'll probably leave, and then he'll come back. These people can't stay away.
And Blue Sky is the Jack Dorsey's new Twitter, I guess. Essentially is what Blue Sky is. So yeah, enjoy following Don Lemon over there.
Yeah, Don Lemon and Joy Reid. And they can't handle it because Twitter is obviously flooded with a bunch of people right now, and it's a much better representation of like how people feel in general than Twitter used to be.
Yes.
And they can't handle that. They can't handle the fact that they get pushback, that they have a chance of getting ratioed when they say dumb shit. They can't stand it. So they're leaving to remain in their little bubble while they can.
Yep.
Godzilla's greaser. Most people know Sylvester Stallone from Rocky, but I find one of his more underrated roles was the movie Lords of Flatbush. I don't know that.
I don't know that one either. Oh my gosh, we have a huge super chat, Ryan.
From fucking Dan Vask.
Dan Vask for $15 USD.
A couple of months ago, I texted Jeremy a video by Frank Stallone supporting Trump, and Sly did like the post. Called it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And yeah, I mean, like, if you
Dan's a huge fan of Sly, by the way. Which who isn't?
Like, Sylvester Stallone, there's even videos from like the 2000s and 90s and shit like that of like they all hung out. They were friendly, him and Trump. And even when he was there, I think when Trump pardoned some boxer or some shit, Sylvester Stallone was right there with them. If you paid attention to what he said, it's pretty clear he's always been like a Trump supporter. But 3 years ago, we should get into that now.
Let's get into that right now.
Let's get into
all because of Dan. All because of Dan. But no, in reality,
100 Brazilian reals can get you. You can control the dream.
That's right. But no, so last night, was a big night at Mar-a-Lago, and there was a lot going on. And this was kind of a surprise with Sly Stallone showing up, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead, Ryan. You take it.
It absolutely was, and it was especially a surprise. Here, Sylvester Stallone hailed Donald Trump as the second George Washington, introducing the president-elect at Mar-a-Lago. And as we just kind of got done saying, over the course of several decades, Sylvester Stallone and Trump have been very friendly. And even in the first term of the White House, Sylvester Stallone, I think he went there when he pardoned some boxer, he stood there for a photo op and things like that. And if you've listened to the things that Sly Stallone has said, it should have been pretty obvious who he was likely supporting for president. However, 3 years ago, it felt like the vibes were very different. 3 years ago, this big report came out about, Sylvester Stallone was spotted at Mar-a-Lago, at Trump's Mar-a-Lago. And it resulted in his publicist having to be like, hey, just so you know, he's not actually a member of Mar-a-Lago. He's a member of the Breakers, and he just happened to be at Mar-a-Lago for an event and all these things. Because this is a point in time where still, if you looked like you might be openly supporting Donald Trump, Hollywood do everything in its power to cancel you.
And just to be clear, this is only a few months after January 6th and all that other shit that there was rumors of him being arrested. So I'm not making excuses for Stallone on this as much as I'm just framing it in the right context of the timing and why his PR people probably wanted to get out ahead of this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the energy does definitely feel like it's shifted because now these are the headlines. At Mar-a-Lago again and very openly embracing Donald Trump. And we can listen to some of this from Sly.
I'm involved. I'll just say this, and I mean it. When George Washington defended his country, he had no idea that he was going to change the world. Because without him, you can imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Congratulations!
And apparently the timing was a little off. They
played the music and they restarted. Yeah.
Yeah, a little awkward.
It was a little like, what are we doing here?
Sly's like, you're not going to do that fucking pulling hand thing to me. Not going to happen with me, Don.
Oh, man, it's crazy. So, yeah, man, this is awesome. This is awesome to see. This is a clear sign that, and not just this, I mean, there's a lot of scenarios that we can point to where things are certainly changing. That doesn't mean things have changed. It doesn't mean that we've won. It doesn't mean wokeness is dead. It doesn't mean the culture war is over. None of that. But it is a clear sign that things are changing, and they're changing right before our very eyes. And it's all because, well, I wouldn't say it's all because of the election, but the election is kind of the big turning point, because this has all been building for years and years and years.
No one can deny that, right? They can make all the excuses in the world. They can pretend, they can put blinders over their eyes, but now we have the results of this election that are so overwhelming, both the electoral and the popular, very important, the popular vote. And a lot of these companies are now probably going to be forced to realize, okay, we've tricked ourselves. We've let a lot of these people kind of control us. At some point in time, we have to realize there's a big audience out there that is willing to spend money.
Yep, absolutely. And that's really what it all comes down to. And our later story is going to tie into this as well, as far as like what happened with Rachel Zegler. I've got to point this out. So Jack Posobiec, a couple of years ago, had said, or about a year and a half ago, so he calls Sylvester Stallone woke because of the Tulsa King, and he plays this clip. People think the Yellowstone hick lib meme is made up, but this new show was made by the same writer. Sylvester Stallone goes full woke. And I had quote tweeted him, and I said, another out-of-touch right-winger. Maybe do some research before you start trying to call out wokeness. Tulsa King is amazing. That's where he kind of went on that pronoun comment right there in the show, within the show. And then Posobiec says, wow, you found one clip where he says something about pronouns. The rest of the show is completely woke. You are a fool and slobber over the scraps Hollywood passes you between your legs. So then, of course, Jack Posobiec's the one that took that video last night of Stallone. So then I said, I've always been a fan of Posobiec, but I'll never forget when he soft blocked me because I told him he was wrong about Stallone. Tulsa King is awesome. So, you know, I mean, listen, I understand calling out Hollywood wokeness. I really do, because we are hypersensitive to it. And even with the press release when he was at Mar-a-Lago and they had to put this press release bullshit out, you know what I mean? You're like, what are we doing here? But calling Tulsa King woke is absolutely nonsense. Now, I haven't seen season 2 yet, but like season 1 is fantastic. Have you seen season 2 yet? Have you seen season 1?
No.
What the fuck, Ryan?
I know. It's on my list.
I know. It's awesome. The Tulsa King season 1 is fucking fantastic. So yeah, I just wanted to remind him that. And it's not that the reason I'm doing it is because he soft blocked me. That's what pissed me off. Now, if you don't know what soft blocking means, I followed him. When he did that, he blocked me and then unblocked me so that I would unfollow him, which is very, very weak behavior, beta mentality. So anyway, just take the L, bro. I like you, Jack Posobiec. You've done a hell of a lot for the country and for the Trump administration, but take the L. That's it. There you go.
There you go. This is the grudge section of
Fuck
the
yeah, dude. I'm a
Gamers
petty motherfucker. I'm a petty motherfucker. Always will be.
All right, where are we at here? David Smart 2, happy birthday, Ryan, and Screw Gladiator 2. All right. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, but it's based off that Denzel comment.
Yeah, I saw that you guys were talking about it yesterday. Ian H, happy birthday, Ryan. Are you happy to be getting older by another year? Also, Jeremy, you look so gay today. Never mind, that's the usual. I'm 1 year closer to death. That's the best thing to celebrate about today. Gerardson for 50 Mexican pesos. There's a meme of 2 furry pilots that are busy and had the plane in autopilot and going straight to the towers. What can you do? Nagardnall, I'd like to give a shout out to Know Me Without You, an awesome member of the fellowship. She's only 33 away from 500 subs. Let's crush the milestone.
Let's go.
Thank you, Nagardnall. EG, Ryan, you're my favorite YouTuber, but your vids are under 6 minutes, which suck. I saw a 2-hour vid recently with no annoying guests. Please do more of these. You gonna stream?
Yeah, is that what they're saying? They want you just to do more streams, maybe? Is that?
I will do streams on Sunday and Wednesday now. Sunday
there we go.
Streams on my channel. So check it out, EG. I'm sorry my videos are too short for you. Jack Hudson, happy birthday, Ryan. I also super chatted your upcoming stream. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I like your profile picture, by the way. MJ UK, I won't celebrate your surviving another year, Ryan, but I will celebrate you being 1 year closer to the end. Happy birthday. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, MJ UK.
Well, here we go right here. We've got this. This is what we all want right here. Okay. So this is D.A. McLean. In a cruel twist of fate, Ryan Kennel outlives the entire Geeks and Gamers team and the FNT Fellowship, more bitter than his younger self due to waking up to pee so much that it now hurts to comb his hair.
My forehead's bigger now than in this picture 70 years from now.
That's fantastic. You outliving all of us is going to be the greatest gift of all. You're going to be miserable.
I'll probably outlive Gary because he's old as shit anyway. Ian for 2. I'm not that old. And remember good boxing. After Tyson beats Jake Paul, he should drape a DX shirt over his face. Amanda Allen. Good morning, you two fine gentlemen. Happy birthday, Ryan. Jeremy, you are not gay. Love the show, guys. Hail the 199.
What a nice member message.
Jeremy has like one of those positivity listening things where he just listens to it in the car. You are not gay. You can be straight if you want to.
I hate compliments. The chat started complimenting me a few weeks ago, and it threw me off. I couldn't even run the live stream. They were sending all these compliments. I'm like, please insult me. Please. I'm not built for these compliments.
Zegler kept the format that way to let everyone know she isn't sorry. Also, hooray, birthdays for Rai Rai, says Weird Man Productions. Thanks. AD the Demon Slayer for 5. Happy Friday, boys. Happy birthday, RK. I finally figured out who Joy Reid's head reminds me of. Google RoboCop without helmet. That sounds about right, actually. Golden Nuggets, Jeremy Gay.
Hey, well, over on Local's Celluloid Dream, for $1 says Ryan is gay. And then John Goats for $1 says, this is too friendly when you talk politics. You guys should talk about Clone Wars now. John Goat says, can't wait for 50-year-old Ryan to get a call from fellow YouTube retiree Jeremy. Our locals is still up, and it just hit 2,500. And then John Goat says, Trump, Ryan Kennel, very weak eyebrows, very thin. His eyebrows, not as thin as Adam Schiff's neck, but still pretty thin. That sounds like something he would say.
Valkyria Winter over on the Rumble side with a $50 Rumble rant. Thank you, Valkyria. Happy birthday, gay boy. Have a few Jeremy cream drinks. Enjoy the corn the long way. But really, I hope you enjoy your B-Day indeed, mate. Have some vodkas, feast all you can, and always skull, mate.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Valkyria Winter over on
Are
Rumble.
you going to get drunk on your stream? Who cares about FNT, right? Are you going to get drunk on your stream?
I mean, I'll have a couple drinks.
If Flashcast taught me anything, run with the $50 or $100 shot rule, okay? And just stumble into FNT just plastered.
I might do that, actually. And then I'm only going to stream for like an hour, so people can get them in when they can, right? Maybe I'll do a little bit of drinking on my birthday stream. Starts at 2 Eastern, by the way, over on my channel. And then, yeah, sober up for the first couple hours of FNT. That might be the right answer.
You're not going to hear me much say don't send this happy birthday super chats to this channel much. So save them for Ryan's channel. Send all the other ones to here, but save your happy birthdays for Ryan.
Chronicling Mayhem. Sophie here. Happy birthday, Ryan. Look at the bright side. One step closer to the end. Thanks for inspiring me to start my own channel. Just hit 100 subs on YouTube. Love the community. Hail. Well, thanks, Sophie. Chronicling Mayhem.
Sophie's great.
Vault 95 survivor for $1. Happy birthday, Ryan. Use this $1 to DoorDash Krista a cookie. Beep. Fuck that. I'm keeping that money. Gators Bricks. Is Jay doing all right? AIDS can be serious. If he ends up in a wheelchair, he'll have to roll AIDS. Oh, he'll have roll AIDS. Guess that's what happens from hanging around Jeremy. Happy birthday, Ryan, you fig. What's Jazz AIDS?
He's having computer problems, and so yesterday he joined unannounced.
I saw 1 million subscribe or 1 million notifications about him going live on Kick.
So he wasn't supposed to be here yesterday, but he popped in like 20 minutes into the show, and he looked really like his lighting was bad. His green screen was all fucked up because he was all like I think it was on a laptop or something, and he looked like Tom Hanks from Philadelphia is what he looked like.
Sometimes, especially like in the mornings, he does this like he's got a bunch of like phlegm in his throat or some shit too. So sometimes he sounds like shit.
Yeah. So he was struggling. So the chat had some fun with it. So he basically turned it into dying from AIDS by my book.
Anything. Yeah. Anything. Higher chance he dies from AIDS than of other things that might sell the book. Delta Entertainment Linko Kenobi for 50. What's up, fellas? Did you see the first images of How to Train a Dragon live action and that Tomb Raider live action series casting Sophie Turner as Lara? I'm a bit skeptical about the show, but time will tell. Happy for Stallone. Hail MAGA 199.
I haven't seen the how. Oh, go ahead.
I saw one image, but I don't know if it was officially released or if it got leaked or something of the How to Train Your Dragon live action. The one picture that I saw looked pretty good. But the Sophie, that's a fucking miscast. If that is real, if that report turns out to be real, Sophie Turner is Lara Croft, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see it. I mean, like I don't. How many How to Train a Dragons are there now? Animated 3. I just remember the first one. I went into that one with. I don't think I had any expectations really. Fucking blew me away. I couldn't believe how good it was. Now. I don't know how a live action is going to go. Is this going to be live action like The Lion King is live action? Is that what it's going to be?
Well, no, I mean the people are going to be real. The fucking dragons are obviously going to be CGI, but
they're not going to use real dragons.
No, they're not going to use real dragons.
Really? I stole that from somebody in the comments. They were like, "Are they using real dragons?" But I guess we'll see. I'll never forget. This brought up nostalgia for me really quick. But back in the day, you remember when? I don't know if you remember this because I'm older than you. But Entertainment Television back in the day, they used to have like this show called Coming Attractions, talking about all these upcoming movies and stuff. I don't know if you remember when E was like the entertainment hub for like movies and shit back in the day. Yeah. And I'll never forget, I was watching Coming Attractions, and all of a sudden they played the trailer for Dragonheart, the movie with Sean Connery voicing the dragon and shit. I thought it was the greatest fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life. I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, that is the most realistic looking shit that I've ever seen. And it was all just because then
was
you
like
couldn't
20 years ago or something, right?
Well, the thing was, it's not like I could rewind it and watch it. Like, I just remember seeing it and it blew my mind. I'm like, this looks better than anything that's ever looked in the history of the world. And then I remember seeing like the movie. I was like, it's not that great. It's okay. Not that great. But at the time, I was like, holy shit, it's going to be the greatest thing ever. And I didn't even see it like for years past after that. 30 years? Is that how long ago that was? Good Lord. Jesus.
I want to see. God. There's a couple. All right, there's a couple out here. I think that it may be like from leaked images and not an official trailer. Do you know what I mean? When I find this, because this is one of the things I saw. But that certainly doesn't look like finished or anything. But I did see that. Obviously they're trying to like replicate it exactly. You know what I mean? The trailer will release in the coming days. I saw this image of Hiccup. So
yeah. You know what's so cool about new Twitter is I can see discussing films bullshit posts now, you losers, because you have us all blocked, but now we can at least see your post. I love new Twitter. New Twitter is the best.
Yeah, whoever runs this is a fucking queer.
Oh, an absolute loser, pathetic beta with probably has pronouns in their bio, piece of shit.
I've been blocked for like 4 fucking years. It's not like, and it's not like I don't know. It's not like it was in their comments, roast them or anything like that. I randomly found myself blocked by them.
Yeah, same.
Dick sucking film.
Yep, pretty much. But it does. I like the policy of like, hey, if you have a public account, then the public can see what you say. They might not interact with you if you don't want them to interact with you. But if you have a public account, the public should be able to see it. That is a great fucking rule. I love that rule.
Certainly makes it easy for us to see what these people are saying now. And now when some asshole fucking sends me a disgusting film, did you see this? And I can't see it.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
All right. Where are we over here? We got another $50 super chat that just rolled in from Infinity Flare. Just tuned in. Did Ryan finally come out? Is that what we're celebrating? Whatever, man. Go buy yourself something nice. Something that vibrates. I actually do need a new PlayStation 5 controller. So, that would fit the bill. That would fit that description.
Are you seriously like, can you not play right now without a PS?
I can play, but I have slammed my controller so many times that like the like paneling of it is like constantly popping out, so I have to pop it back in.
Bro, you got to play some Black Ops 6 with us, man. You got to.
Well, I will at some point.
It's so good.
When the time arises, when the right people are there, I'll play. But let's see. Get rid of those. All right, let's catch up with some of these super chats, and then let's get to Rachel Zegler.
And then we're doing our extra hour on Locals today.
That's right. Remember, subscribe to Locals. Let's see. Tyson bites off Jake's nose tonight, penguin style, says you're barmy. Godzilla's Greaser, it's a greaser movie. Pretty much before The Wanderers came out. It also had Henry Winkler playing a greaser before the Fonz came along.
The Fonz.
Cool. So first, everyone was friends with Trump until he decided to run as a Republican, and the media orders came down. Look at Whoopi and Oprah. 100%.
Whoopi.
Master Clockwork for 5. Okay, I know quite a few people moving over to Blue Sky, not because of politics, because of AI Imagine scraping. Grandmaster Chris for 5. If Filoni gets a pass because he works with Lucas, then by Jeremy's logic, Snyder gets a pass because he worked with Nolan. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Well, if you've ever listened to me, I blame Nolan for BVS and that dog shit Man of Steel. So
do you blame him for BVS or do you blame him for Man of Steel?
Both of them. I mean, he's the reason Snyder got hired.
Yeah.
It's Nolan. Nolan's name's all over the fucking movie. So, but you know, hey, I just don't give. I don't criticize him for that apparently because people don't listen to shit.
Disco Cobra for 10. So does the chat have any fight predictions ahead of the Mike and Jake match? I think it will be a TKO in favor of Mike. I don't think either of them want to look bad. Any bets been placed? I think it's either going to end in a draw, or if anything happens, Jake Paul wins. That's my guess. And it's not because I think it's necessarily a real fight or anything. I think that's how it's going to go.
I see no scenario where Tyson wins. Like essentially what you just said, because they're gonna both make so much money off of this fight. It's and let's be real. Like they both bring value to it, but there's more to gain for Jake Paul moving forward.
Well, yeah, moving forward, because Mike Tyson's like done and old and retired, and if like the thing is, I think for Jake Paul, he's actually in like a more difficult situation because if he wins, no one's going to think it's real, and he's going to get slammed for fighting a 60-year-old man instead of an actual boxer in their prime.
Yeah.
And if he loses, he's going to get shit all over because he just lost to a 60-year-old. Like, there's not tons of positives in terms of these outcomes, which is why I think the draw is going to be the most likely scenario. It keeps both of their records clean.
Keeps the discussion moving forward. There's an opportunity for a rematch if it goes over as a big success.
Yeah.
So,
but let's not forget, like Mike Tyson had to get like wheelchaired off a fucking airplane like 2 months ago. They had to delay the flight because he has like ulcers from shit or whatever. I don't even remember why.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson. This ain't fucking 80s and 90s Mike Tyson.
No.
Jared Higgins for 20. Holy six head Batman. Hello. Tactical dish soap for 10. When Ryan hears the phrase food for thought, he says, my thoughts are on the whole damn table. Happy birthday, Ryan. Thanks. Pool noodles for 10. Happy birthday, Ryan. Thank you for your service. You're welcome. Noah Pender. Happy birthday, Ryan. Jeremy's gay. Syndek. RK, great meeting you in person. Happy birthday, man. Hey, thank you. Ryan, your 5 to 10 minute videos are perfect length for me to watch while I'm taking a shit. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Madney. Pre-on course for happy birthday, Ryan. Here's 2 to Jeremy's channel. I appreciate it. Tobias next for 2. Ryan's going to outlive most of us just on spite. Ryan should be cast as Dr. Vegapunk in live action One Piece. Look up the characters to see why. Beat them, meat, Packers, Bears. I'm never going to watch One Piece ever.
What?
Never.
You
Not
will.
the live action nor the anime.
You will.
Charlie Thompson, happy birthday, Ryan. Thank you. Happy birthday, Ryan. What's your favorite Bond song? Like my favorite Bond intro song? Probably Live and Let Die. Ain't gonna lie. Amanda Allen for 2. Sorry, Jeremy. Good Christian. Cannot insult.
Oh,
Better than us, Amanda.
Yeah, you're far better than us. And 99% of this chat.
Maximus BT. Are you retarded? Thank you. Golden Nuggets for 5. Jeremy looking so smart and well dressed today. You lucky, Ryan. I bet he smells terrific.
Jesus.
Thank you. Jedi Shredder for 10. Happy birthday, Ryan. Cool to know we share an affinity for misery. Every breath brings us closer to our last. All the worst. Thanks, Jedi Shredder. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. I see that we got Maddening with a 20 that just came in, and I don't know exactly where he left off. Maddening says, enjoyed the COD Fortnite stream last night. Happy birthday, Ryan. I'm enjoying the hell out of these, and we didn't actually get a chance to play Fortnite last night because season 1 of Call of Duty just dropped for Black Ops 6. And I have to say, best Call of Duty, in my opinion, since Black Ops 2. Now, I say that as someone that kind of didn't play any of them. When I say I didn't play them, I tried many of them afterwards, but I was very much like anti-Call of Duty until 2019 Modern Warfare. And even still, I mean, I Modern Warfare 2019 was fine. And I'm speaking specifically on multiplayer because I've always played more multiplayer than the campaigns. But Black Ops 1 was peak for me, but then Black Ops 2 was awesome. I loved Black Ops 2. And after that, whether it was Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, World War 2, I just could not get invested in any of those. But Black Ops 6, in terms of the multiplayer, minus the maps, is probably the best Call of Duty I've played since Black Ops 2. So, all right, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Jeremy's looking smart and well-dressed today. You lucky, Ryan. I bet he smells terrific. Thanks. Happy birthday, Ryan. Cool to know we share an affinity for misery.
Yeah, you got those. Are you like living in the Twilight Zone? You read both of those.
This.
Yes, you did. You literally read that.
Did I? Well,
and the Golden Nuggets.
Every breath brings us closer to our last, all the worst. Thanks. Happy birthday, RK. Another year and another inch of forehead growth. Thanks, Comics Dad. Capanova. Happy birthday, Ryan. Jeremy's a fig. Happy birthday, the Angry Leprechaun, and hail Petty Betty. Keep rocking, fellas. Thank you. Theseus Minor for 35 South African. Densamy has lost all credibility and esteem as a journalist for not covering the UFO congressional hearing live on Dick Gay Gobblebra. Kamala Go Harris Niners for 5. The only one of you betas who could please a grown woman like me is Ryan. He's a gentleman, but not so gentle when I need it. Meow, Ryan. Thank you. Raven Blacksburg, happy birthday, shipmate. Thank you, Raven. Animated Andy, Ryan is a patriot, but Jeremy is gay and fig as fuck. Thank you, Animated Andy. Stephen De Leon for 5. Jeremy isn't built to take compliments. He's built to take dick. Lean back, have a snack, take a nap. One must never underestimate the healing power of hatred. May Ryan live forever. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Cassie Suba, in a bad place right now. Need help, not sure what to do. Sorry to be a downer. Happy B-Day to Ryan. Just subbed, have a blessed day. Well, I'm sorry that things aren't going well for you, Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie, it was great. It was great hanging out with you in San Antonio and seeing all that artwork. So, yeah, just keep your head up and let us know if you need anything. We got your back.
Yeah, I hope things turn around. Jay has Jades, Beardo has Tourette's, and JDS. Jeremy's just gay. Ryan is Ryan, and that's a good thing. John Ambler for 10. Good morning, gentlemen. Happy birthday, Ryan. Ryan, just know that things can't get any worse from this point. You're on this stream with Jeremy, which should be the lowest point of your day. It only get better. Golden Nuggets Fries. Seriously, it's Ryan's birthday. Happy birthday, dude. You guys are cool, I guess. Thanks, Golden Nuggets. Kamala Harrison Ford for 5. Just came here to say something I wanted to say. Thank you. Kamala Harrison Ford. DJ for 20. Literally nobody calls Ryan out for wearing his last name on his back pocket during his time with the Navy. Couldn't march for fuck. The back pocket thing, I'd have to assume his Navy guys were always super gay for Marines. DJ, I can outmarch the fuck out of you. I guarantee you that. Most people in the Navy are trash. I do agree, but not me. Actually taught marching before I joined the military. Mick Manager for 2 to help cure Jades. Thank you. Brian Young for 2. The Final Frontier. Ryan's 5 head. Happy B-Day. It's not the size of the video. It's the motion of the ocean. Exactly. Thank you, Sir Hat. Derek PG Beller for 199. Ryan's 364 years older than me here. Happy B-Day. Thanks, Derek. Beetle Johnson. Happy birthday, Hammerhead. Thank you. Mathene. Europe meetup win. Whenever Jeremy gets allowed a passport.
I have a passport.
Sundowners Club. The Rig Tyson fight is tonight. Or Tyson Paul fight's tonight. Who's going to watch? The only thing more manufactured is Rachel Zegler's apology.
Might be watching that with our members on Locals. Working on it right now.
Well, speaking of Rachel Zegler, I suppose that's a good transition. If I can
transition, you say?
I did say transition.
Ryan, I made a video last night on this channel. Can you believe it?
Wild. Look how many views it got too, and look how many subscribers it gained us.
I know. If I would do that more often, the channel might actually grow, you know?
It's wild how that works, actually.
First video in over a month on this channel. Regular upload anyway. So
but we might as well get to this because for the last 2 days, Disney has found themselves once again involved in controversy surrounding Rachel Zegler, which basically has been since they announced that she would be Snow White in their next live action animation bastardization. Because that's what this is. They were proud to say, look, We have so much diversity. The first Latina Snow White. And Rachel Zegler went on to shit all over the original movie, to shit all over Disney itself. And of course, they tried to backpedal some of those things. It didn't work. Rachel Zegler is one of the most unlikable actresses in Hollywood right now. And that's saying something. So when she went out there in the aftermath of the election, had a meltdown on Instagram and attacked Trump supporters, she caught a lot of backlash for it. Disney faces backlash over Snow White star Rachel Zegler's Trump comments, unhinged and a liability. Well, less than 48 hours after this really started going viral, Rachel Zegler has issued an official apology on her Instagram. And here it is from Rachel Zegler. Hi, everyone. I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared from my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. This week has been emotional for so many of us, but I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. I am committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow. Like, the mouse absolutely called her up and said, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Haven't you caused us enough problems? Your movie is going to flop. It costs us over $300 million to make. It has over 1 million dislikes on YouTube, and you're still sticking your foot in your mouth. There's no doubt in my mind that she was forced to give this apology.
1000%. And as we've seen a lot of cringe apologies on like YouTube and things like that from YouTubers that don't mean anything, they don't care. This is probably the single most pathetic apology I have ever seen. Nobody believes this is legit. No one. Now, again, if you go back to her initial comments that she's quote unquote apologizing for, she had no problem mentioning how much she hates Trump supporters and President Trump and how she wishes them no peace, yada, yada, yada. There's no mention of Trump or his supporters in this post right here. None. Not one single mention. And that tells you everything you need to know. And then, of course, Ryan, you broke it down about like historically all of her posts are all lowercase. She types like that, all lowercase. Whereas this looks like a professionally typed up thing that she was delivered. She might have tweaked a thing or two about it, but maybe she didn't. And she just uploaded it right there.
Yeah. So I pointed this out last night, and this is how this is all of her stories on Instagram, not just specific to this thing. This is all of her stories ever. She doesn't capitalize shit. That's just not what she does. Regardless of whether it's something at the beginning of a sentence or whether it's an I, she does not capitalize things. These are all of her posts, right? That one's a little bit blurry, so it's tough to see. But all of her I's, beginning a sentence, it's all lowercase. That's how she posts. Not this one, though. Because this is written for, and she fucking copy pasted it. I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee it.
A very insincere person. She's a fake. She's a phony. When you are one of the most unlikable people in Hollywood, that is a true accomplishment. That may be her best accomplishment. That may be her most impressive accomplishment, to be one of the most unlikable people in Hollywood. And Disney's finally realizing, hey, you can't alienate half the fucking country, over half the country at this point in time. And they're finally getting involved. It's their fault that they're in this position to begin with. So I don't have any sympathy for Disney. This entire project is going to massively fail, I think. And they deserve everything that they're getting right now. So I don't think we're going to hear anything else from her on social media for a while. Until when is this movie released?
March 21st, 2025.
So we've got, another 4 or 5 months where I don't think you're going to hear much from her in terms of political stuff or anything like that, because clearly she's under contract. Disney's facing this lawsuit from Gina Carano, and little stuff like this is making their life miserable. But again, nobody should feel sorry for them. They get what they deserve. They brought on in this type of culture and this type of mindset, and now they're paying for it big time. So no sympathy from Disney for Disney at all. You'll love to see it.
It's a great timeline right now. The past week has been glorious.
Yeah, it really has. I still can't believe what we've witnessed in the past week and a half. It truly is something else, man. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better from here on out. These next 3 months are going to be wild, man. Leading all up to the inauguration on January 20th. Woo!
Oh, man. Biggles Mets for 10. Jeremy's gay. Happy birthday to the man, the myth, the legend. Ryan, RK Outpost, Kinnell. Jeremy, your face hurts my eyes.
That you keep looking at it.
Shadow saying for 5. Jeremy gave the ladies too much power with Pete.
Huh?
What is that? What is that talking about?
The ladies were super chatting for me to put that picture of Pete Hegseth up of him at the 9/11 memorial. And so I think we got, I don't know, but somebody said I should have grifted it for future stuff. So I wasn't happy about it. But we looked at Anna Paulina Luna a lot last night on CobraCast. Great personality. Great personality.
Maximus BT for $1.99. I'm coming for your birthday hair. Thanks. DJ Ryan, let's do it. Let's do it. Zach, all the mushroom stamps keep flattening out that forehead, Ryan. Happy birthmas. Hail the 199. Thanks, Zach. NDI, Ryan Shatner's the classics. Happy birthday song. Happy birthday, Ryan. I make songs about DSP. Collab? Sure. Star Wars, dog. It was nice meeting y'all in San Antonio. Had a blast hanging with Ryan that Saturday night. Sad you couldn't be there, Jeremy. Y'all are awesome guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I had to get back, get on the road.
Knee pain for 5. I'm bothered more by Rachel being forced to apologize versus what she originally posted. At least her original post was being honest. The apology is not.
It is not at all.
Sundowners, Jeremy, check out your Twitter DMs. Heard you're a Bama fan, and if so, I got you something from the Trump-attended Georgia-Bama game.
Nice. I am, and roll tide.
Jeremy's a Bama fan? I didn't know that. Kamala Harrison Ford, 2028 for 5. Jabba the Trump will deport all Sullistons. Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, man, my road rash froze up behind me. Oh, well.
Oh, the game. I was like, what are you
about? That's a PS1 road rash right there.
Do you have a PS1 plugged in right now?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Let's see. Scar J for 2. Hail Ryan and Jeremy, my favorite furry anime commentators. Just remember, it's okay to be gay, Jeremy. Are you going to remember, Jeremy?
I'm going to remember.
All right. Are we all caught up over on locals? I think we are
We are. And well. And don't forget, so next Tuesday, we're also doing the post show, Tuesday and Friday of next week. We're doing our post show today, and we're working towards hopefully getting that up to, 5 days a week over time.
The more people support, the more extra shows we'll do.
Yes.
That's how we're rolling it. So.
Yep. And like I said, tonight we're going to hopefully we're trying something tonight with the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight. So we're working on that right now. Looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. Ryan's doing a birthday stream today on his channel right after our locals stream. So what are you going to be doing there? Drinking a lot, right? We're going to get you drunk before FNT.
That wasn't my plan, but that's Jeremy's plan, so we can do that.
Go.
Yeah, I can do some shots over there, I suppose, for my birthday. But yeah, I'm going live at 2. Just fucking. My plan is to be live for like an hour or something. In the lead up to FNT, but who knows? If you guys hang out there, we'll see. I don't really have anything fucking planned.
But yeah, so I will be doing. I've got a busy weekend. So I'm gonna try to get a Cobra Cast in today, and then I've got a busy weekend. So with family, so I won't be around much this weekend, but we'll be back at it this Monday for Geeks and Gamers Daily, and I might make another video for Geeks and Gamers. I might. We'll see. It tends to work out good when I make videos. It tends to work out good.
Booming Bob, after watching and reading to a 1 hour and 38 probably minute video on Korean punching bag, I can say Jeremy is straight, a nice guy, and hates Snake Eyes.
That Snake Eyes movie is so bad.
Booming Bob, Jeremy, Black Ops 6 is so fun. Enjoy watching you play regardless if you win or not. You're trying, and that's what counts. Also, Cold War GOAT, you fig.
I love Cold War. Cold War, Treyarch Call of Duties are the best. So, but Cold War was great.
And then Carolyn for 10. Happy birthday, Ryan. Take a shot for me. Well, thank you, Kara. It costs more than that to get me drunk, though. But I appreciate the super chat.
Andrew CR says, Jeremy, play the happy birthday Ryan salsa Trump video for Ryan. Happy birthday salsa Trump
That's
video.
the one where you're waiting at the fucking Mexican restaurant to get your fucking chips and salsa, and it's like, happy birthday to you. Like,
yeah, but I don't have that one readily available. I have no idea what it's at. Yeah.
I can see it in my head.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If I had it available, I would, but I don't have that one. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna end it there. Ryan, take us away. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on Locals. The link is in the G&G link tree right there. Jessica has in the pinned post, so you guys can find all of our links right there if you're interested to go follow us in all of these different places. And other than that, happy birthday to Ryan.
Happy birthday to me.
You sound so thrilled.
We'll see you guys over there.
Good old Ryan. All right, so we're gonna do the BRB screen or what?
What do you want to do? BRB? I don't fucking know. You want to do the BRB screen and then end the streams everywhere else?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Here we go. It's gonna be my D-Day Cobra one. You gotta mute. Don't say gamer words. Don't say gamer words. Don't say gamer words.
I fucking won't. God damn.
Okay. Am I ending it or you?
You are. You started it. I figured you're gonna end it.
All right.